Got enough requests for the dimensions of this. I figured I'd just throw up a quick video and give you some basic specs. This was the most simplistic thing I could come up with. I had very limited material, short time, so I'm definitely going to do some mods, so I'll show those suggestions towards the end here. But basically I went to Home Depot, got some 3/4 inch plywood, that's a little bit nicer of a finish, and then I got 3 10-foot long 1x6s. And then the only other things I used was 3 heavy-duty door hinges and some 2-inch long wood screws. So basically the frame is as simple as it is. You have 1 piece in the back, 3 in the front for the drawer length. So the piece in the back measures in right at 41¼ inches. I did end up putting in 2 additional pieces right here that are wider than the box, just so that it kind of hits up on where the side of the Jeep is coming up, so that it doesn't sag as much back here, because you'll notice there's a lot of sag under the carpet because it's not exactly flat. So once again, that was 41 and what did I just say, 41¼ nope, sorry, 41½ wide at the widest part. I specifically made these as long as possible so that there would be no slide. If anything, I would shave off maybe 1/8 inch so that the door closes a tiny bit easier, but right now it does close pretty easy. So the depth on these is sitting at 31¾ inch. So I would say, to be safer, if I were to do this again, I would do 31½ on the depth of the drawers. I originally cut 2 of those to match, but then, you know, obviously with the roll bars, I didn't have the clearance, so I ended up having to cut off about 2 inches and taper the edges. But I think there's a different, better way to do that I'll explain at the end. But other than that, it was really, really basic. Had a little 1" by 1" cutout here for the edge here. You can see it's literally just that 1 back piece that goes all the way across, and then I have the 3 legs coming out to support the drawers. Nothing on the bottom, no sliders. It slides pretty easily. I might put some type of really thin plastic or metal liner on the bottom eventually so that it slides even better, but pretty happy with that for now. And then drawers, same thing, dollar handles from Home Depot. The rest of the 1x6 wood. So the measurements I have on those is I had, let's see, 29¼ inch on the side panels. And then I wanted a cleaner front and back, so that goes the whole span of it, which is about 18¾ inches. And I did subset the plywood inside, so I didn't have to worry about lifting that up to make them fit easily. I would suggest getting an extra 1x6. This guy has quite a bit of a curve to it, which made me have to give a little bit of more space on that left side to make sure that I could still easily put it in and pull it out. So if I had more time, I would have gotten more wood and make sure that I didn't have a piece that was so bent. But other than that, yeah, go around to the hinges. So these hinges completely flush with the wood. So when this is closed, what I ended up having to do, put that there, is I just chiseled out, because I didn't have a router with me, a little space for the bottom part of that door hinge so that it is completely flush this way. So in hindsight, the one thing I would have done different is, instead of, hold on one second. Instead of doing the flip up, I would have left this one at full length and put an L, like probably 3 L brackets on the bottom here, shooting in and then down, so that all I'd have to do is slide that out, and then I would punch a hole right where the back of the drawers comes in for each of those L brackets to just fit into, so that I wouldn't have to worry about this flip and clearing the bars and whatnot, because I lose about 2 inches, like I said, on the front.